From a scientific point of view, it is nothing but excitement, because new materials are sometimes discovered by chance. There is, of course, more and more also some new materials by design, where very advanced computational programs can, based on the understanding of atomic level interactions and physical principles, more and more some predictive power in the design of new materials. On the other hand, what is, for example, for an institution like ours, the timeline is a little challenging, because some of these new discoveries need so much of careful characterization, so much of exploration of variations of materials components, because typically it's not a single component, these are multi-component materials, and they may have very complex interaction forces, so they might have some anisotropy, they may have whatever else there is in complex materials cocktails. And this is something that at the end is maybe then a little challenging for everyone who needs to make sure that the investment at some end pays off. And an institution like AIT is having not the resources to go on forever, even though it may be necessary. And we have many examples from the past where the first discovery of a new material or a new materials composition, it took many, many years until this was eventually then paying back the investment. So in that sense, it is something that probably is a task also for publicly funded research, but it is something which is still, from a scientific point of view, an expedition into the unknown. It's the exploration of wide territories. And we have seen in the past many examples where this has led them to totally new applications, because this is something which you can look in nature, but sometimes we have synthetic materials, and most of what we have these days are synthetic materials. And this is something that is, from a scientific point of view, always a rewarding thing when you not just look around, but you have a design principle, a design capacity to, with some fantasy and some additional digital support, for example, come up with something that has never been existing in nature before.